Olivia Rodrigo opens up about her new track. Billie Eilish is candid about her sexuality. The Stray Kids are playing the BBMAs. PinkPantheress is not happy with her hit, and we have Lady A in studio. Hey y'all, welcome to Billboard News for Tuesday, November 14th. We've got a lot of news, including updates on the BBMAs. So let's get into it first with a girl who likes to spill her guts. You can't catch Olivia Rodrigo, but we caught her at the Hunger Games premiere as she dropped a video for her song from the soundtrack.
You see my face in every place, but you can't catch me now.
Where my Hunger Game fans at? Olivia Rodrigo just dropped the video for Can't Catch Me Now from the Hunger Games, the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes soundtrack. Just last night, Olivia hit the carpet at the premiere and chatted with The Hollywood Reporter's Tiffany Taylor about creating the song with the character Lucy Gray in mind.
Yeah, I got the opportunity to watch a rough cut of the film a few months ago, and I really fell in love with Lucy Gray and, her arc and her resilience, and so I wanted to write a song that sort of captured that, yeah, it's just such an honor. I'm a big fan of all things Hunger Games.
Coming like a storm into your town. You can't catch me now.
And what about those 6 Grammy nods she just received?
Oh my God, absolutely surreal. It's just so incredible to be recognized by this amazing community of musicians. So I'm very lucky.
Can't wait to see how many she picks up. I'm obsessed with guts. The Hunger Games, the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes is in theaters November 17th. And from a girl who's proud of her new hit to one that thinks hers is crap. We all love the song Boy's a Liar, but one person in particular thinks it's crap, and it might surprise you who that is. British singer PinkPantheress spoke with The Guardian in a new interview, telling them she thinks the remix of A Boy's a Liar featuring Ice Spice as well as the original are crap. Oh girl, speak for yourself. She told the magazine, "I didn't expect that to be my biggest song. I thought on an internet level it was going to be big. I didn't expect it to be big on the radio." She also posted to X to clarify even more, saying, "Lord help us," laughing emoji. "I told the journalist I thought the OG was crap at first, but the remix made me love it. I've said this openly before too." Eye roll emoji. False narratives be like. The track hit number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 back in March and spent 22 weeks on the chart. In many ways, we've really watched Billie Eilish grow, but does she see herself as the woman we respect? Billie Eilish opened up about her sexuality, self-expression, and femininity, and the pop star didn't hold back anything.
What was I made for?
Billie Eilish spoke with Variety for their cover story, where she told the magazine she has struggled in the past to feel like a girl's girl. She said, "I've never really felt like I could relate to girls very well. I love them so much. I love them as people. I'm attracted to them as people. I'm attracted to them for real. I'm physically attracted to them. But I'm also so intimidated by them and their beauty and their presence." She may have penned the Grammy-nominated hit What I Was Made For that inspired a trend on social media celebrating individual experiences with womanhood. But Billie says she still struggles with her identity as a woman. "I've never felt like a woman, to be honest with you. I've never felt desirable. I've never felt feminine. I have to convince myself that I'm like a pretty girl. I identify as she, her, and things like that, but I've never really felt like a girl." We had Lady A in studio, and we talk about picking songs and going on tour.
Lady, I'm a little drunk and I need you now. I run to you, baby, but a memory, I can't love you back.
I'm very, very stoked about the new single. It's so cool. Tell me a little bit about what went into writing this.
Well, this one, it's actually a really cool story. So we write 80% of our own music. And then we learned early on in our career that you never say no to a great song, whether we write it or not. And so this was one that a really good friend of ours and co-writer, her name's Emily Weisband, sent this song to Charles.
So I called her up and I said, "Hey, let's find an hour. I want to come over, you play Hillary, I'll play me. And let's see if this fits before I even send to them."
For sure.
Sometimes I just like to save some time and just see if something is even in the realm of our world, and it just felt so much like us. And the minute I sent it to the gang, they were like, oh wow. I mean, we've had a handful of songs, like most of the music, like that from us, we've written, like Need You Now, Run to You, but American Honey was one that we didn't write that.
Nothing sweeter in summertime.
Sometimes you get songs that you feel, you're like, y'all wrote this for us.
Yeah.
And that's what it felt like.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, it sounds so much like your guys' much earlier work. It sounds a lot like the Need You Now era, and I mean that in like the greatest way possible. How intentional was that, wanting to like go back to the roots of where you guys started with this song?
Well, I really think it is a part of just where we are right now as a band and with the tour that we've been on. The Request Line tour, the whole concept of this tour and this music is really wanting to give the fans what they want. They send us DMs, they call in and leave us voicemails of songs they want us to play live. We really want to give our fans what they want to hear from us. And they're the songs that we love to sing together. So it really kind of works out.
Hello? Oh. Okay. They want to hear Like a Lady.
Oh, okay.
All right, here we go.
We got that.
'Cause I feel like a lady.
Well, you actually mentioned you guys are coming up on 17 years in the industry. It's been 15 years since you put out your debut album.
Yeah.
I feel very old hearing that.
Broken stuff don't live here anymore. Hey, I'm just looking for a good time.
What does that mean for you to have had this longevity in the industry?
I just got goosebumps when you said
Yeah.
that. I mean, we feel it really deeply. We are so grateful. I mean, there are so many times we look at each other over these last 5 years specifically, and we're like, man, we're still here and we love doing this together, and we are still excited about the music and getting it to the fans and performing live. And it hasn't felt that long in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels like such a blink, but then at the same time, when we sit down with you and have these conversations and we think about all of these things that we've been a part of and experienced, now for us, it's how do we pay that forward and then also continue to dig in creatively and make art that we're proud of and that connects.
For the full interview, head to Billboard.com. And the lineup for the BBMAs keeps getting bigger. This one makes me feel like a maniac.
When Ordinary first charted, we felt so thrilled after fans started congratulating us. So yeah, it was a very huge blessing for us.
K-pop group Stray Kids is celebrating a huge year on the Billboard charts. Our BBMA finalists and performers have had 5 hits on the Billboard Global 200 chart, 9 hits on the Billboard Global excluding US chart, and 3 number ones on the Billboard 200, including this year's 5-star, which spent 1 week at number 1.
Being the creators of our own music, hitting first place on the charts is very, very meaningful.
The K-pop group is a finalist in 2 BBMA categories, including Top Global K-pop Artist and Top K-pop Album for 5-star. Let's take a look at their biggest hit today. Maniac landed at number 21 on the Global 200 chart and number 15 on the Global excluding US chart. Stray Kids are making waves on the Billboard charts with number 1 albums and hit songs. We can't wait to see them light up the BBMA stage on November 19th. And that's today's show. Come back tomorrow for my sit down with the top 10 finalists from the Dream Academy. Running it down for you always, I'm Tetris Kelly, and this is Billboard News.